What's happening, guys? It's Thursday. You guys are getting a double whammy today. Or maybe I'll upload it tomorrow for Friday. Gonna give you guys a little update on Bradley. Bradley GT2 is what this car is. You guys have seen this. It's home. I've been trying to free up this engine, and I want to show you guys what I've done so far. I ripped out all the guts here. It had like a little floorboard in it. Battery tray was right here. Ripped out some of the shrouding and ductwork. And what I did is I took kerosene and automatic transmission fluid, Dextron Mercon. Mixed it together. About 2.5 gallons went in this sucker. Poured some of it right in the carburetor, so it'll go down whatever intake valve's open and go into that cylinder. And then what I did is I poured it right in the where you fill the oil up here. I don't know how much is still showing on the dipstick. Yeah, it is leaking out pretty good here. If you look on the ground here underneath the car, there's a pan, and it looks like it's got, oh good, damn near a gallon in it. I've been messing with this for about a week now. 30mm socket on the crank pulley with a bar, a big bar that I bent, but it is just not cracking loose. I mean, you see it just moving, that whole engine. Now, so what I'm thinking about doing, I have to figure out how to do this without catching the car on fire, is I want to put a good amount of heat underneath this sucker. I really can't get the torch and put an open flame. Is what I was thinking about doing, is taking some of the shrouding off and actually starting to heat these jugs up a little bit. Okay. I've also thought about maybe like one of them little portable hibachi cookers, something like that, or some like a little charcoal grill type of deal, and put it underneath the car. At least then it'll produce a lot of heat. The heat will go up into the engine. I'm thinking it'll expand some of the parts, and maybe it'll break free easier. What's you guys' opinion on this? I think heat is going to be the cure for this sucker. I'm bound and determined to free up this engine. I could take it out, like somebody else said, it's 13 bolts. But I kind of really want to free this up. I like this challenge. The car's been sitting since 1993. So what do you guys think? What's your trick to unseizing an engine? Now you got to keep in mind, the cylinders go horizontal in this car. They don't go vertical up and down like most cars. So you can't just fill it up that easily through the spark plug holes, okay? And let it sit. Because obviously sitting gravity is going to let it seep down. The cylinders run horizontal in this car. So you got to keep that in mind when you give me your ideas. Okay, it is an air-cooled engine. It's a Volkswagen engine, for you guys that don't know. I think it's a 1600cc. Or maybe I could just fly Darren's ass up here, VW Darren, and tell him to get this sumbitch running for me. Give him a little vacation to New York. So, give me your opinions, guys. I've been screwing around with this for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. I think I filled all the cylinders up the best I could, full of penetrating oil, some PB Blaster. Let that sit, and then I just started this kerosene and transmission fluid trick here a few days ago. And what I've been doing is basically just recycling the fluids. What I'll do is dump it from there back into the funnel, let it run down the engine, let it seep out overnight, and just keep doing it. Evidently it does have some pretty good leaky seals going on here. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, let me know what you think. Give me your opinions. I really want to get this thing running by the end of summer, and at least take it for a couple hot laps on a dealer plate or something before I go ahead and decide exactly what I'm going to do with this car. I am still thinking an amphibious project. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, don't do it, don't do it. It's a rare car, but it is a rare car, but it's not worth any money. It's not like it's worth, you know, $20,000 fixed up. I mean, at max, it's worth $5,000 to $6,000. All right, the condition the car is in now, you know, maybe it's worth a couple $1,000 if that. I don't know. All right, guys, opinions, comments, later.